It's been about 6 minutes, 5.5 minutes, and I were able to scrape, I think, 583 profiles from LinkedIn. And this is the data that you can expect. And today, in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can scrape unlimited leads from LinkedIn safely, which is very important, in like 29 minutes, right? So you can expect emails, phone numbers, first name, last name, URL, LinkedIn URL, job title, company name, company, what's that? Domain, city, and things like that. And if we go back to LinkedIn, let's say I'm going to target consultant. By the way, LinkedIn limits us in order how many searches you can pull, and you have to have either premium, LinkedIn Premium, or Sales Navigator. So I use Sales Navigator, so that allows me to do in both in Sales Navigator in and on LinkedIn as well, which I prefer Sales Navigator. A lot better for searching. But anyhow, today I'm going to show you both ways. So if you see, I type consultant and then I choose the location, let's say United States. Obviously, it's way too broad, so you got to go to choose location, the one that you want to, let's say New York City metropolitan area. And I already went ahead and put the titles. So if we can, let me reset. I will reset that so I can show you from scratch. You're going to click all filters and you'll move. I choose already the country. It's actually too big of the search again. Let me do this one. And then I'll scroll down and I'll put it right here. So if I target consultant, they probably put owner on their profiles. They probably put the CEO sometimes, right? They probably put founder. So I'm going to hit enter. And in this case, our search is going to be targeting those job titles only. And again, this is a way too big of the location. But just for the sake of this example, you see that LinkedIn is going to provide us 100 pages. Each page has 10 profiles on it. So max, you can scrape 1,000 from LinkedIn. That's why I don't like scraping from LinkedIn profiles. I like more from Sales Navigator. And in this case, you can scrape up to 2,500 at the same time because they also give you 100 pages here top, but you can scrape 25 profiles on one page. So it allows you 2,500, and then you're just gonna get the another location and scrape more 2.5, and then more 2.5. That's how it usually works. So for the sake of this example, let's say I am again targeting consultant, and I put chief owner, co-owner, chief executive officer, founder, and co-founder, and then I will I choose English in my case, and location. Location is the key because right now we have like 1 million plus results, and obviously we can scrape in one sitting only 2,500 because LinkedIn limits us. Sales Navigator does that as well. You can choose industry, but I would skip the industry. I would just go for location. And in this case, obviously, even United States, you see it's huge, 680,000 plus people is going to be. And we want to go under 2,500 in order to do not miss the leads because it's going to scrape the first, what's that, 2,500 people, and the rest will be missed. So I don't want to miss them. So I will go and I will maybe Portland remove. Oh, metropolitan area is too big as well. We need something smaller. So greater Sacramento could make, or just Sacramento, 5K. Yeah, let's do just Sacramento, California, not county. Might be too big. Cool, 1,500. We could throw something small to make it 2,000, so we can scrape 2,500. Let's say Rancho Cordova. Let's see if it's going to change it or not. No, it's too small. So I'm going to add maybe Fresno. Is it Fresno like that? No. Fresno, California. Maybe even county. Bum. Bum. 2.5 plus. That's okay. I'll remove this one. So in this case, all I'm going to do is just click the TrueLeads AI and scrape it. But yeah, if you want to get a TrueLeads AI, you're going to go to trueleadsai.com. This is the tool I use, and you click on start my free trial. You're going to land on the register page, and they're going to give you a 7 days free trial, no credit card required, and it's not going to give you the unlimited leads, unlimited credits, because you need to pay for that. $79 per month, I think, you pay for unlimited leads. But they're going to give you some credits to test the tool out, maybe 500 credits, 1,000. Different tools going to have different credits, but anyhow, you just test it out for yourself and then see if it like it or not. So if when you click on start my free trial, you're gonna ended up on this. In my case, I already registered. Obviously, I already have the extension installed. This is what you're gonna see after you register to the tool. You're gonna click on this extract LinkedIn, and from there you're gonna go ahead and create the list. So since I want to target, just like 40 minutes ago, scraped marketing agencies. Since I'm going to target who consultant, I'm going to create a new list. I'm going to call it consultant, and let's say what was location. Sacramento. I'll put Sacramento. Where is it? Okay, it's here. It's just for me to understand what list I scrape, and from Sacramento, the list. Boom, now we've got the list. So if we want to scrape from, let's say, if we want to scrape from LinkedIn, not Sales Navigator, then obviously we're going to put here, instead of New York City, we're going to choose just Sacramento. Click show results. And once we click on the extract button right here, actually at first you have to download the tool, and to download the tool, we're gonna go back to LinkedIn extract email. You need an extension for that. You see, you just follow what they say here, which is download extension, and extension now is downloaded. I'm gonna close this one off. Extension right now, I see it's downloaded. So then I'm going to extract it to. You choose the folder where you wanted to extract it. Just for the sake of this example, I just extract it straight to my desktop, but you extract it where you feel like it fits. So from there, what you're going to do is, obviously, again, I already have it right here, the tool, right? It's already running. That's why I see these and this search and whatnot. So for you, you're not going to see it. What you're going to do is you're going to go here, click on this one. I don't know what's the puzzle. Click on manage extensions, and you won't probably see this one. So you'll see something like developer mode, which is toggle off. You click on toggle on, and then you load the unpacked, this one, select folder, you click it, and then it's going to load. In my case, I already have it, so it's working. And then I'd close, and then I would refresh the page, and that's how I would able to see the what's that? The this bar, right? That's how I was able to see this button right here, or if it's on Sales Navigator, it works pretty much the same. So from there, again, if we scrape it from LinkedIn instead of Sales Navigator, it says Marketing Agency UK, which is my previous search, but we created the consultant list, right? So we're going to click refresh my list, and then click on this list, and you see consultant Sacramento is at the very top among others. And all I do is just click on scrape the list in extract, right? And the tool will go ahead and start scraping page one by one, and until it's gonna hit the last one, and then you're gonna change the location and do pretty much the same. But this one is a lot slower because only 10 pages, so it's going to take time. But usually I scrape from Sales Navigator, and it take me like 29 minutes to scrape the entire list of 2,500 people, right? And then I change location and scrape again another batch of 2,500, and et cetera, et cetera. So because Sales Navigator limits us, as I told you already probably many times. So if I also got a refresh list here, I'm going to click on this one, see consultant, right? And I'm going to click extract, and the tool will start working its magic. And again, it's going to take 29 minutes to scrape these 2,500 results. That's why I like it more. Here is also going to take 29 minutes, but it's going to scrape only 1,000 of those, because it scrapes the same time approximate for each page. But this page has 10 people, and this one has what, 25 people. So that this way is actually better. Now, if you want to know how I book 20 to 50 plus sales calls per month on autopilot using cold email, you can go to trueleadsai.com/cold email and grab this in-depth guide. Just put your name and yeah, click this button, whatever. And I actually go inside this pretty deep, and I show you how you can automate 50,000 plus emails per month on autopilot, right? How you can write the scripts that's going to convert, how targeting works, and how to land in inboxes, and how even managing the inbox, when what to say when people reply, and how to increase your conversion um, on each step. So anyhow, you can go ahead and grab it there. I'm going to put the link in the description below this video. And meantime, this one is scraping. This one is scraping. That's one of the not cool stuff about this tool that I don't like, is that you have to kind of be on this window. You cannot kind of go and work on another windows, because it's just not going to work. So that's something that I don't like about this tool big time. And that's why probably you see it skipped a couple of leads, because we moved from the page. So you kind of have to be on the page, right? This one is actually haven't skipped anyone. It's scraping, scraping, scraping. And we can see, yeah, it's only saved 7. But usually I don't do like that. I don't hop from one place to another. I just sit on the sales navigator. So it's usually scrapes all of them, right? So, and you can see the leads that are scraping right here, right? It's slowly scraping and finding the emails. So 91 lead, 54 emails. 25 contacts is already right here, so it's going to find more emails. Usually it's about 70-75%, depending on the niche and the industry and the category, of course. So it's going to process. It's further 109 extracted, 109. Just going to click this one off, and this one is still missing it because we weren't on the page, I guess. So again, it's never happened with me, because I always on the page, because I know how it works, right? So for whatever, this is the most annoying part of that. But then once it's done, once it went through all of the pages, you're gonna see it here, right? Out of the 125 leads, we see 101 email, and you can download the CSV or whatever you prefer. And boom, just like that. Again, we've got email, second email. I don't usually use it. All of the data is here. The phone numbers, the first name, the last name, the LinkedIn URL, the job title, the company, all of that good stuff. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.